made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 15 rounds between featherweights, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Good defensive skill. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
Double up on your punches.
Vicious is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Halfway through this round. Missed the body shot.
One, two.
Vicious is now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Vicious's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. In the clinch. Vicious's punch is far off the target.
Keep working the body.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Vicious is damaged by a right hand. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
Parries that punch away. Throws a counter punch there.
Finish with the hook.
Vicious's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good job protecting himself. Vicious is doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to con his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before. but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Yeah, good work.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Move your head.
Vicious is making me wonder if his legs are really underneath him. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but the non-stop clinching, it's revealing a lot.
Yeah, it is revealing a lot. He's not right. He's hurt a little bit, but he could turn it around for an opportunity for himself, because he could grab inside and then let go, and then all of a sudden sneak, bang, 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 and then grab again. He can find the little opportunity if he can think about that.
Not much action as he just ties up. Vicious has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Able to show you his blocking ability. Not able to land the headshot.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his... Vicious is in bad shape. Did you see that? He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Vicious is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Round Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously, the round is circled there. You see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Vicious is trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Left, right, come on, baby. That's it, just like that.
Just missed scoring with that punch.
Uppercut, baby, come on. Level up on your punches.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep working the body.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep moving, keep moving. Nice work, nice work.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Vicious' opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. He just missed that shot up top. Vicious is making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure that he's all too secure and steady. Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do.
That's what I want to see.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in, you want to stay on the outside, use that jab.
Gets him with the right hand.
Keep your distance.
Missed the target with that hook.
Move your head.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. You know, we're early in this fight, but Vicious's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
That wasn't able to land. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Nice work, nice work. Not focusing. Keep focusing.
Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot.
Beat him to the punch.
Halfway through round 6. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And now looking to hang on.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Gets rid of that effort. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing. And that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Vicious is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Hit the body.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
You got this one.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Vamos a refrescarlo, vamos a hablar.
And round 6 comes to an end. Vicious has still got a great chance to win this fight, regardless of what you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close, competitive fight, that he's trailing a big shot. The left crashed home. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good...
Solid. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now, you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And he decides to tie up again.
Move your head.
Vicious is able to avoid that punch. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
And he's holding. Hard charging with that right hand. Oh, and there you go. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
The fight is over. Vicious is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.